Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. The public made their presence known at today's special Lloydminster City Council meeting. It's the first time members of council and city manager Glenn Carroll have answered questions from the media about the 2313 contract between the city and former Mayor Jeff Mulligan's company, Aha Moments. City Council reporter Jeremy Thompson has more.
We recognize that the contract with Aha Moments was a mistake.
An apology and admission that what happened was wrong. That's what the council chamber full of members of the public heard during the 8-minute meeting.
It was good to see a good crowd come out today. We wanted to address our residents' concerns.
We sincerely and with conviction expressed our apologies for what happened with Aha Moments and Jeff Mulligan. That we acknowledge that the contract was ill-conceived, and when we had an opportunity to get out of it and extricate ourselves from it and sever our relationship with them, we did it. And it cost the city $120,000. And for that, I personally apologize.
Although through all the coming clean, Glenn Carroll would not comment on whose idea the contract was.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on exactly how it came to be. It was 2 years ago. I mean, it's trying to remember exactly how it came about at that point would just be crazy for me to even speculate.
Moving forward, Councillor Jason Whiting will be working with city administration to review the ethical guidelines that council follows, but it remains to be seen if that will appease Lloydminster taxpayers.
It's nice to know that they're going to do some sort of administrative inquiry into this and try and make some changes. I think it would have been nice for this to happen a long time ago, but I guess better late than never.
I feel they made a small baby step today in admitting that they'd made a mistake.
The overall feeling after the meeting was one of positivity.
We have control over our city council. We can move forward with revamping things so nothing like this ever happens again.
That's a good lesson for the public that sometimes you have to make a little bit of noise to try to rectify a wrong.
Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
Now, about an hour before the meeting, Jeff Mulligan released a statement addressing the contract, including, quote, "I will waive the termination payment of $120,000 and return this money to the city in recognition of the concerns raised by the citizens of Lloydminster," end quote. Well, Cold Lake RCMP are asking for the public's help in finding a man involved in a shooting incident on Sunday in the city. A 29-year-old man from Island Lake First Nation was wounded but is in stable condition. Police are looking for 25-year-old Michael Roberto Cespedes from Toronto. He's described as 5 feet 8 inches tall, 200 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. He's currently on a warrant for aggravated assault and numerous weapons offenses. Police say he's dangerous and not to approach him. If you know of his whereabouts, you can call Cold Lake RCMP at 780-594-3302 or Crime Stoppers. And now to an update on a story we brought you earlier this week regarding a stabbing in the border city. This was the scene of the investigation on Saturday after RCMP responded to a call of a man who was bleeding from the chest in the 1500 block of 49th Avenue. Police say a 30-year-old Lloydminster man was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and was released a short time later. The matter is still under investigation, and RCMP are asking any witnesses who may have seen the incident to contact a Lloydminster detachment at 780-808-8400 or Crime Stoppers. It's been a long time coming, but the new continuing care facility has officially opened their doors. It's the first of its kind in Lloydminster. The new $34 million cottage-style facility has 3 wings with 60 beds, compared to the 55 at the former Caris Centre, and allows residents the independence of having their own washrooms and their own bigger rooms. The board chair for the Prairie North Health Region says the 5 extra beds help the seniors' care situation, but there will always be a need for more.
Each cottage has access to closed-circuit monitoring. Discussions around additional long-term care or continuing care placements here in Lloydminster are ongoing. There is certainly still a great need, and I think people are very well aware of that.
The new facility also has the ability to meet the needs of all the seniors who require different types of care. Now, despite the curb appeal of the centre, Alberta Health Services representatives Sherry Allen says it's the quality of the care that makes the real difference.
The care is what drives the environment as well. So sometimes it doesn't matter what the place looks like. It's the people that are delivering the care that are the most important.
Plans for what to do with the old facility have not yet been finalized. Now, according to the Government of Canada, seniors make up the fastest growing age group. The number of seniors is expected to double over the next 25 years, from 5 million to 10 million. With the potential strain on the healthcare system, senior care was a hot topic at the Battleford's Lloydminster's Candidates Forum. A large group of seniors made it to the forum hosted by the Chamber of Commerce, many wondering how the candidates plan to address the aging population.
I'll meet with seniors. As I've said, I'll spend 50% of my time in the constituency. I want to work for the constituents in Battleford's Lloydminster, not some political party.
14% of hospital beds are used by seniors, a common response from the candidates involved. Investing in infrastructure and home care.
Senior care and pharmacare and building more infrastructure for seniors is what we're going to do.
We will invest in senior care. We will help the provinces build another 5,000 beds. We will also invest in home care. This is the cheapest and often the best place to take care of seniors as they get a little more older, a little more frail.
Now, Conservative candidate Jerry Ritz says the federal government has already taken a coordinated approach to increase senior care in the province.
It's our job to make sure that the social transfer, that's an envelope of money, is maintained so they have the ability to do that. We've done that even through these troubling economic times, and we've been adding 3% escalator to that. So it's actually up, I said 25% just to round numbers off. It's actually closer to 30 when you look at the 3% on 3% and so on, moving up closer to 30% increase in the time that we've been government.
Advance polls open tomorrow at noon.